Men, this is one way you can score points with your girlfriend or wife without doing anything. What's up, money hearts? Welcome to part 6 of my summary of Men are from Mars, Women are from Venus. This will be the final part, so I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. For those who haven't read the book, do give it a read. It's one of the most useful books I've read about relationships, and I strongly recommend it. Scoring points with the opposite sex can be tricky. Not in a pickup artist kind of way, but more of a how do you build a relationship kind of way. You know, you actually have to put in the effort rather than just be good with words. Men and women have very different point systems. What is worth many points in a man's mind can be worth just 1 point in a woman's mind. Men tend to think that the bigger the gesture, the more points he gets, which is why they tend to focus their efforts on events such as birthdays, anniversaries, and Valentine's Day. But to women, these gestures are only worth 1 point. That's because in a woman's mind, all gestures, be it big or small, are equally important. If you pay for an expensive dinner but you don't hold the door for her, she will notice and you are back to square one. To a man, that's awfully unfair. I paid for dinner and I get undone by forgetting to hold a door? Yes, but you can make that work for you, and I'll cover that later in the video. The point is, see what I did there? Men judge the system by the magnitude of the gesture. The bigger the gesture, the more points he scores. Women, on the other hand, judge the point system by the number of gestures. They appreciate the small, kind gestures as much as the bigger ones. The key to scoring points with women is small, simple acts of kindness. Consistency is very important to them. Ask a woman if she would prefer a bouquet of 12 flowers or one single stalk of rose on 12 different occasions, and most women pick the second option. That is why you see huge marriage proposals go wrong. Men think that it's a grand gesture, it should be worth a lot of points. But to the women, he has not done enough small gestures to gain enough points for her to marry him. That's why they feel more pressurized than happy to be proposed to. You can't do a big gesture and then do nothing for the relationship after that. The points won't last because women don't give as many points as you do for the big gesture. Men, this is one way you can score points with your girlfriend or wife without doing anything. Before that, if you haven't subscribed, here's a reminder for you to do so. Okay, let's say you are planning for a date next Friday. Drop her a message or a call.
Hey babe, let's go to your favorite restaurant next Friday. I'll make the reservations, the kids are taken care of, and I'll pick you up from work at 7.
Now at this point, you have already made 1 point. And all you did was to make a call. It's almost nothing. But here is where the magic starts. Because she's a woman, she is going to tell the people around her about your plans next Friday. And whenever she tells someone about it, you score 1 point. And at this point of time, you are doing literally nothing. See the magic? Plus, the more points you score this way, a poor boyfriend or husband gets minus 1 point, which is kind of a bonus point for you. Many men fall into the trap of thinking women love surprises, which is true, but you have to surprise her the right way. Women like surprises where they don't have to think. Surprising her with details of a date is a big no-no, because they have to think of where to eat, what to wear. Has my idiot boyfriend or husband planned something already? or do I have to plan it? So help her remove these worries and you will score points. Now women, it's very easy to score points with men. Every time you appreciate what a man has done for you, you score 1 point. To keep the score even in a relationship, a man doesn't really need anything other than love. So every time he does something that you like, you just have to show your appreciation. Sounds simple, but a lot of people are not doing that. It's kind of like training an animal. Men, we like positive reinforcements. It's how we know that we are doing the right things. Your appreciation is the points that we need to know that we are being loved. Many relationships turn stale because women expect certain behaviors from men, and they forget to show appreciation for the effort that the men put in to maintain that standard. And the men also stop doing more than they should because they are not being positively reinforced for the things that they are already doing. The cycle repeats itself. The good news is most men are programmed to want to do things for women, and most women are programmed to appreciate the smallest things that men do for them. So a vicious cycle can be reversed into a healthy one. So no matter what stage your relationship is at, you can always do something about it. Men, start giving small, simple acts of kindness more often. Women, start appreciating the small things men do for you. And watch how both of you start gaining more points. Okay, we have come to the end of this series. It's been a wonderful journey summarizing this book for you guys. I decided to break it down into parts because there's so much to absorb and one video wasn't enough. So I do hope you have enjoyed my summary of this wonderful book. See you in the next video.